Are you there? Come on in now. Welcome to Happy Hour at the Wicker Bar. You know me. I'm the host of this video, Lord Sippy Blaine, the Duke of the goddamn motherfucking Delridge. I just want to remind everybody that comment at the end of this video with a cocktail that we haven't done before or one of your own creation, and you may win this Party Pals cocktail kit and an autographed copy of Cocktails and Mixed Drinks from the Wicker Bar. This is your last opportunity. We're going to be reading off the winners and some of the submissions. Some of them are very, very flavorful and robust. We're going to be doing that any day now. This evening we are making out of this is the 1976 revised edition of the 1930s Savoy Cocktail Book from the Savoy Hotel by Harry Craddock. So we're kind of going old school. We haven't done a prohibition style cocktail in a while, and I thought this would be a fabulous time to do it. We're going to be using the Sheringham Distillery Seaside Gin from Vancouver Island up there in Canada. And the cocktail does also call for the Cockerel Calvados. This is the French Calvados there. And it also calls for the Cronin Swedish Punch. I don't think we've got enough there, but we still have some that we made during the pandemic. And it's been in the refrigerator, and I'm sure that it is just fine. I will put a little link in this description down there so you can find a recipe to make your own Swedish punch at home. The flavor profile is a little bit different than the prepared one, but it is delicious nonetheless. Gin, Calvados, grenadine, lemon juice, and then later on after this, I'm going to go upstairs. I'm making some Kalbi marinade for some flanken style short ribs I'm going to do tomorrow. And I'm thinking if the guys are partying next door, I have enough that I was going to bring over and share with them. But after this, I want you all just follow me upstairs. I'm just going to show you how to quickly make this Kalbi marinade. It's delicious. It is always a hit. I got smoke got in my smoke got in my eyes, Ray. Okay, here we go. We're going to start off. This one's a pretty simple recipe because it just has 2 ounces of our gin, and 1 ounce of everything else. 1 ounce of our lemon juice, 1 ounce of our grenadine. I did make this grenadine last week. 1 ounce of our grenadine, 1 ounce of Cockerel Calvados from France, and 1 ounce of our Swedish punch. It's got some, whoa, it's got some cardamom in there. Little tea, I don't even remember exactly what it was. I did it such a long time ago. La da 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 da. I got some big chunks of ice up in here. There we go. Oh. So I will say that the most inventive cocktail to be submitted so far is one from Doug Harding. It's he's calling it more of a shot. I'm a little too old just to be throwing something like that down. I think it'd be a nice little after dinner type of a deal. That he says it tastes like a cinnamon roll smothered in frosting. You know how good that tastes without the raisins. Rael doesn't care for raisins. Maybe she does now. Oh, nice. The CFH Cocktail. No idea what the CFH, what it stands for. Not a lot of. There's a few little special notes here. Harry Craddock shared with us. Here you go, Rael. Not bad. I like it. Of course, little heavy on the lemon. I say that every time. Just, you know. Absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. Well, why don't y'all just hang tight. I'm going to enjoy this cocktail. I'm going to head up to the kitchen. I'm going to show y'all how to make a little Kalbi marinade for your chicken. Kalbi, or they do it with a G as well. Couple of different ways. I'll talk about it when we get upstairs. Give me a few minutes. Yeah, look at this. Boom, just like that, the magic of television. Now I'm up in the kitchen. Kalbi marinade. Soy sauce, sesame oil, dark. We prefer the toasted sesame oil. Just make sure, if you like to see sesame oil like it for sale at the dollar store or something like that, double check to make sure that it is like real sesame oil, because it's kind of like truffle oil. Sometimes you'll get it and it's just like crap oil with some flavoring in there. Some mirin, onion, some garlic, and an Asian pear. Other things that you can use to sweeten it as well. I've seen sugar, white sugar, brown sugar, a green plum syrup is used as well. Kiwi, orange juice. We've done it before. Generally, the other times I've done it before, I've done it with an apple, just because the Asian pear is not always readily available, and quite a bit more expensive than your apple. And this is going to kind of add your little bit of sweetness to it. And I kind of did just a hybrid of a bunch of different recipes that I saw. I did see a couple that had some red wine vinegar in there. I don't know, it just didn't seem all that appropriate. And you can whir all of this up in your food processor or your NutriBullet, or you just kind of whisk it up in a bowl. I kind of like the way that the onion melts when it's being grated. So I'm going to do about 2 tablespoons of grated. I'm using the little kind of scratch your knuckle grater here for the garlic, box grater for the pear and the onion. So just give me a minute. I'm going to get this done, and then we'll be back. This is really, really simple.
Which side?
Oh, I'm gonna use this side right here.
The big
All right, ready? I'm gonna be back. All right, so I've got my my garlic nice and finely grated. It's gonna be wonderful. I'm looking for about half of this. Oh yeah, nice. And then our onion. If you've never done the grated onion, it works great if you're doing meatballs. Perfect. It's kind of melty. What are we doing there? And you see that I did the pear before I did the onion. That way, the onion is the pear is not ruined. Oh. No! Don't worry, I cleaned that earlier on. Oh yeah, a lot of good juices. A lot of good juices in there. Whew. All right. So, half a cup of soy. Once again, I'm using the Silver Swan, relatively inexpensive. Okay, I already have the water, 1/4 cup of water. 1/8 of a cup of our mirin, which 1/8 is going to be 1/2 quarter if you're worried. 1 tablespoon? 1 tablespoon of our sesame oil. And if you even wanted, there is even a spicy sesame oil if you wanted to get up into some of that as well. A little teeny bit of black pepper. Oh yeah, this is a very fertile. Oh, that's a creamy. All right, so hang on. I'm gonna pull out some short ribs, and I'm gonna toss them in here. And just, I'm not going to show you when I do it, but when you get these flanket style short ribs, one thing that you want to do is you want to rinse them underwater, because when they cut them, sometimes there's like these little sandy pieces of bone that you're gonna feel in there. So hang tight. I'm gonna get these out, and I'm going to do I'm just gonna cut them. Some places you're gonna go, they're gonna cut them. These generally have 4 bones in them. Some places will cut them at each bone. I'm just gonna cut them in half. So hang tight. I'm gonna rinse these off. I have some more in the fridge, and I'm gonna throw them in that marinade, and I'm gonna get them in a bag. And by tomorrow afternoon, it's gonna be delicious. So hang tight. Oops, yeah, thanks. Thanks, Rael. I forgot the garlic. Look at that. That is like a fine paste. Okay, now I'm going to finish up. Thank you, Rael. And here we go. Here is our flanket style ribs. I'm just going to cut those just like that. About 2 bones for each. That's usually how you do it. I can't remember the first time that Rael and I, when we had these, it might have been we were at a Korean restaurant in Los Angeles down by the La Brea Tar Pits. One of those deals where you cook all the food at your table. Really, really sexy. That's definitely one of our favorites. There we go. All right, let's be proper. Let's be proper with this. I'll finish this up, and I'll let you all go. Don't forget, hit like, subscribe, share this with your friends, and this is your last chance to comment on this video with your cocktail. You know, think of something. Think of one we haven't done, or make up your own. You know, we're getting near the holiday season here. I just ask that there's nothing with. I'd say nothing with pumpkin spice, but we do have this bottle of pumpkin vodka that's been sitting in here. Boom, there we go. Kalbi style short ribs. Gonna be grubbing on these tomorrow over the barbecue. I'll catch you later. Thank you for joining us. Me and my lovely wife, Rael, here at Happy Hour at the Wicker Bar. Hopefully someday soon you can come on over here and join us. We'd love to have you. Peace out.